It basically violates everything we've come to think an S-Class is. Immodest with fuel consumption and remarkably trim and quick on its feet. Now the first two of those are okay to violate. The last one, not so good. Let's drive the Mercedes S400 Hybrid and check the tech. Looking unfortunately similar to a beluga whale, thanks to its diamond white paint job, our S400 is arguably the sleeper hybrid of the moment. Most folks don't even know this car exists. A few badges give it away on the outside, but almost nothing gives it away on the inside. Certainly not any sacrifices in the appointments or cabin tech. Now, we've seen most of what's in this cabin before. It's traditional high-end Mercedes S-Class stuff. Couple of features. You can see we've got the traditional latest generation command interface, which is really good. You got all this 3D building nonsense going on. And of course, you can also change it up from that sort of contour eye of God view. Notice the icons are nice and the traffic indications. Check this out. We've got the ability to swing this screen from driver facing to center to passenger facing. Another even newer technology, brand new on Mercedes, is what they call split view, which electronically turns that into two displays. From my angle, I would see, let's say, navigation information and entertainment settings. From the passenger angle, like where you are right there, you'd look at it and you might see a movie playing that I can't see from here. Lots of sources on this car. For example, we've got a DVD queued up. Looks real good up here. Again, while you're stopped, you can't look at that while you're driving. AM/FM radio, of course, including HD radio on this guy. Satellite radio, Sirius. Disc includes our 6-disc slot here, which can gobble up audio or video discs, MP3 or standard audio CDs. Memory card refers to what the website says is a PC MCIA or PC card slot. They're lying. It's luckily an SD card slot, which is at least a little more marginally relevant to people. Music register, that's the hard drive in the car, primarily there to run this interface and the navigation system especially, but they also give you some space to put your own stuff on there, to rip music to it. Next thing on the list is the media interface. That's one of these multi-harness affairs here in the car. You plug in whatever you want into that Mercedes connector, and it ends up being, like in this case, we've got a female Mini on aux jack, and I've also got my iPod connector, which we've got our iPhone or an iPod Touch hooked up to. All kind of assistance technologies on this car, either standard or optional, including the, I think, very annoying and downright dangerous night view assist. You hit this button over here in the dark, and when you have low beams on only, and it turns that video speedometer into an infrared night vision camera looking forward. You think it's really cool, except that it's all screwy. Your focal distance is right there versus out on the street, so you really got to change your plane of focus when you look up and down. And the new version they have in this car now will actually detect pedestrians using some software logic that says that's a person, and put little brackets around it. Even if you can't tell it's a person, the brackets mean that's what that shape is. We have keyless go on this car. A la carte option, by the way. Push button starter, but you don't have to have a push button starter. If you're like me and you like a key you can actually turn, if you get into an emergency, you just pull this whole cap off of there. Look at that. And there's a place where you'd actually insert this electronic key and turn on or off. And if you're like me and you hate going to the theater because everyone's talking all the time, this is the car for you. This is where I want to see movies. You got lots of back seat room. We have a rear seat package that has recline and massage, and we've got some well done rear seat monitors. Not terribly large, but they're nicely fared into the back of headrest area. And you've also got auxiliary jacks for each one, so you can plug in your portable for a video source if you like. You've got wireless headphones addressable to each of the systems. You've also got a DVD deck down here underneath the seat that you can use for the rear, or you can pipe in the source coming from the system in the front. Now, under here is the big shocker. This big Benz is a hybrid. V6 gas engine, 3.5 liters, pretty scrawny stuff for an S-Class, but mated to an electric motor gets you to 295, 96 horsepower, 284 foot-pounds of torque. Pretty good numbers. Good enough for 0 to 60 in 7.2. Not bad for a big old boat this size. And the MPG is 19 city, 26 highway. Again, pretty darn good. Plus the pollution numbers are great. 9.5 out of 10 on the smog number, higher numbers are better, and a pretty good 5 on the CO2 emissions.
couple of other technologies here that are very cutting edge. One is, this car is the first production vehicle that's a hybrid to use lithium-ion batteries. You know, the stuff every other car maker is trying to get to. These guys already have it. And you have automatic start-stop in this vehicle. Whenever you come to a stop, it shuts down. When you lift off and go to hit the gas again, it fires right back up.
That powertrain is some 25% more efficient than the V8 gas-engined S550, which only ekes out a rather nose-thumbing 14-city 21 highway. So yes, the S400 makes a real difference in MPG. The problem is, you have to drive it. In 2 days of doing that, I never was able to make peace with the lurchy, surgy, janky way this hybrid powertrain delivers motive force. Yes, if you really step on it, there's great smooth power in there. But in typical part throttle driving, you know, the stuff you do 95% of the time, this thing comes across lumpier than hurried oatmeal. As I mentioned, this is a mild hybrid, so it never runs on pure electric. But the auto start-stop technology kicks the engine on and off with kind of disturbing thuds some of the time. Even the braking seemed to hesitate once in a while when you're on and off the gas and the brakes a lot in city traffic. Just sort of a hot mess.
Okay, let's price this big boy. Base on the S400, hybrid only on this model, is $88,000. This is not a Prius. Now to CNET this guy up, you got to spend a few thousand more. First of all, $700 for that really cool split view technology where you see two things on that single front dash monitor. Very trick. $1,750 will get you the night view assist with pedestrian detection, that infrared forward-looking camera that drives me crazy, but I got to admit it's pretty cool technology. $400 for that rear seat entertainment system. Oh, and by the way, your Mercedes dealer will sell you a special Mercedes branded 2 GB SD card for $49. I'm going to pass on that.
Watch all of your favorite live streaming CNET shows at CNET Live. You'll find a schedule of what's showing next, and you can chat live with the hosts and other listeners during the show. CNET Live at cnet.com/live.